I'm Kevin, and I want to help people take their ideas for better and move them forward. And so, one of the things that I really value is um, being efficient and effective at the right things. And so, right now, I'm building my business to help people really find freedom, find time. And one of the things that I use right now to do that is ChatGPT. So, there's a lot of AI models out there, and I know everybody's talking about it. I want to bridge that gap between just the tools that everybody's talking about and actually applying some of those tools. So I use ChatGPT. I'm on the Plus plan, and I love it. And I want to share about, I don't know if it's a hidden feature, but I didn't see it right away. And it's called Projects, so ChatGPT Projects. And so the whole goal in this is to take something that might take a long time and create more consistent results more quickly. And so that's one of the things that I love, so that I have more time to invest in what really matters. And I want to help you too. So if you're feeling the overwhelm or you're feeling the frustration of like, man, why does this take so long? It probably doesn't have to. But for now, let's dive into ChatGPT and how I use the projects feature, which not everybody knows about. So in ChatGPT, you go to chatgpt.com if you're not using it. Again, I said I'm on the Plus plan. They also have a desktop app, which is a little bit limited in functionality. So actually going to the website is helpful. So on the left-hand bar, left-hand menu, you'll see just the standard. You can choose other GPTs. You can create new, which is just this right here. But then you'll notice, you may or may not notice, projects. And then all your chats are down here. So projects is what I'm going to hit on today. And so a project allows you to basically compartmentalize or create a folder of conversations based on a particular goal. So hear that again. It is a folder of conversations for a particular goal. So if you need to pause right now, think about what could that be for you? What am I doing regularly that is kind of like in a structure? I mean, it could be like as crazy as like talking to your children. You could create a project to talk to your kids or process, and how do I parent? How do I process this? How do I show love and kindness if I wrestle with just being all factual and not emotional? Not that I struggle with that. Anyways, but I use it a lot for business myself. And so I'll just go through my entrepreneur advisor. So when you open up a project, you'll see this chat here at the top, and you'll see these two little boxes right here, which I love. Firstly, you can add project files. And so this is these are the two files that I added here. These are my two current offers. So the Wasted Time Wealth Recovery Plan. What if you could find 5 to 25 hours a week in wasted time for you and your team? What could you do with that reclaimed time? And so it's a DIY plan for you to get your time back quickly. My goal is 3 days or less. And then the Freedom in 5 Fast Track. So the first one's more of a, here's your DIY plan, your blueprint. The Freedom in 5 Fast Track is where I actually go in and I implement the tools and things that would give you 5 hours or more a week. My goal is to give you 5 hours or more a week in 5 days or less. And so if you're interested in that, please comment, connect with me, and I'd love to hear how I can help, or share how I can help and hear what's frustrating you. Anyway, so those are the files that I have in here. You can add up to 20, but the more files you add, the less advanced the model is, I believe. Pretty easy to do that. So then instructions, this is the key. So you might have heard of prompt engineering. What's a prompt? And so every time you ask ChatGPT a question, you give it a prompt. You're an expert, author, review this book for me. So that's a prompt that you do in every chat. So system instructions are the core underlying framework that this project will use regularly. So it takes a prompt and you want to build that out so that you get the same results every time and you don't have to re-prompt it all the time. If you want this, comment below and I can post it in the description. But here's my prompt for my entrepreneur advisor. You're an expert entrepreneurial advisor and strategic business coach with 15 plus years of experience. You help individuals and businesses scale from solo operations to $10 million in revenue annually. So that's kind of like you're basically teaching ChatGPT to put on a hat to wear during this conversation, during this thread. This is what you do, and then this is your role. So picture this as your ChatGPT job description. That's what this is. You're giving it its job description. This is what you do. This is how you do it. This is what you should do in response. You always do this, you never do that. And this kind of happens over time. You tweak it, you modify, you iterate. It's not a one and done. You can always update, which I really like. Your tone is practical, confident, and focused on scale as an expert advisor. So kind of get the picture of what this is for me. You could create something similar for yourself, and then you save that. But then, this is the beauty. Every conversation you have focuses in on that framework. Now, the other side of that, you could create this for all the different things that you do, whether it's your work, your individual role, the group that you're working on, the team that you're trying to lead. How do I manage well? It can be created for each and every facet of what you're doing. So yeah, I have a variety of I kind of teach them, call them my assistants because they're kind of helping me. Assistants are actually a little bit deeper, which if you're interested, let me know. I can share more about that. But anyways, so yeah, this is a copywriting, a strategic advisor. This is kind of programmed to like say the hard truth that I need to hear and don't let me get distracted kind of guy. So yeah, and then you just attach your offers in there. I also have, for anybody who's interested, a $100 million leads coach. If you know, you know. This is so helpful. Just going to throw that out there. Leads and offers coach. So sign up for my email subscription if you want to hear more about that. But yeah, so this is what I'm using it for. The website is how you can add it. It is so helpful to create consistency, process ideas, and then take your next right step. So that's how I'm using the ChatGPT Projects feature, and I want to be helpful. So if you have ideas with this or automations or just workflow design, you're like, this doesn't feel right. How can I do this better? Like, let me know. I would love to process that with you. And then if I find something that happened through multiple people, like I will create a solution for that, and I will either give it out for free or give you a subscription to have those solutions quickly accessible. Because I want to help people find better faster because it's out there. And so my job is to help people have more time for what matters most. Technology should be a help and not a hindrance. So use the link below, sign up for my newsletter, and just connect. Thanks so much. And if you could like, subscribe, and comment below, because that's going to help other people connect and find better together.